All right, Hunter, we're running.
That's tough now.
We're running coyote sets today, and most people that aren't trappers or turkey hunters, you might think early summer, late spring doesn't sound like when you'll be trapping, but it's really the best time to go after coyotes. I mean, we're not going after furs.
Well,
two different
you spend January, February, early March catching all your coons, you know, your nest predators.
Yep.
Now, whatever, poults has made it, we're trying to,
so if
they're
your
up
nest
about this,
predator,
from this big, this big.
If your coon trapping work, you got more poults on the ground.
That's right.
So now
you got a coyote trap.
a buffet for your bobcats and coyotes.
That's right. And we got out what we could, but now they're running around and they got pups of their own, so they're trying to feed them.
That's the other thing. So the timing right now, if you think about late May, early June, poults are on the ground. The nest, they're hatching now. Most nests probably right about hatching. You got poults on the ground. You got fawns gonna be hitting the ground soon. And the coyote pups are just coming out of the den.
They're coming out of the den.
Three things that we were out here trapping for.
And the mama coyote, she has to feed them pups twice a day, maybe 3 times a day. So she's finding something to bring back to them pups every day.
And if they're out of the den, she's teaching them how to hunt too.
That's right. And if you got a high density of coyotes, on your tract of land, they're going to overtake, the turkey population. This is a Saturday morning. It gets daylight at 5:30. We got here at 5:30 right at daylight. We're setting traps by 10, 11 o'clock. You go and do whatever you want to do, and then if you do that, every year around this time, there ain't a lot going on. You're gonna turn your population around. That's just. Look,
I'm gonna get some video at some of these sets we're doing. We got, I think you brought 24 running, mostly Duke 650s. And we're gonna. That's a lot. We're hitting it pretty hard.
Yeah, we're hitting it hard.
But this is a 1,100 acre tract. So.
Yeah,
that's not much. You figure that.
We're gonna set a couple of double sets at these intersections, and you'll show them on, from the drone how everything lays out.
Yeah, Chris came in and mowed. He bush hogged some trails, and instead of bush hogging, just some of his roads, to open them up.
And make it where it's easy on you to check. We try to make it where you can just run through here right quick. We can check them, remove what we can, and then roll on. And I thought I heard a turkey, but. That way they got work for it.
And you angle it down in there too, so they can't see it.
Yeah.
So they can't look down and see it.
A little bit of a 45. Prairie mud makes you earn it. They don't give it to you.
So when we load it up, he's talking about that prairie mud. When we loaded up, he also brought some Alabama dirt.
There you go. Worm.
So it's what a standard dirt hole set.
Standard dirt hole set.
We're doing it in the corner.
It look like something come through here.
In the corner of a field where there's a road connecting, or entering. I guess this would be just where they would enter the field.
Yeah, enter and exit. Just like anything else, they go in the corner. They enter it in the corner and go out either on the point or in the corner of the field. A little of that good dirt in there.
Because I guess you just can't bed it good in that prairie dirt.
You can bed it pretty good.
It's clumpy covering them up.
But you have nothing to sift over it. That mud don't break apart.
I can see now we're gonna have to make Hunter slow down a little bit for the video in the day.
I'm just used to setting a bunch in a day.
Yeah, we ain't gonna slow you down on all of them with the video.
And you got
to be methodical. You got your system.
That's right.
What trap is that?
This is a Duke 650.
Is that an expander pan? Is that a different pan, or is that?
No,
is that a souped up pan or a trap?
That's just like it comes. I mean, that's a. got a little bit of a lean on it, but not enough. So you want that pan to be flat when you set it, and I got it down, but we're good right there. See how it's laying flat?
Yep.
I get this out of my way and
yeah, when we get a minute, we get on one of the roads, we get a little better light, we're gonna go through a sort of a tool kit, starter kit. We'll talk about some of your tools.
I come back about that far, center of the pan, center of the hole, and offset it to the right just a little bit.
You counting on that coyote being right-handed or left-handed?
Right-handed.
He's gonna plant on that foot when he investigates the bait hole.
And make sure that trap is solid and no movement. You don't want it to move. So I'd have made it move right there. So
yep.
I need to lock it in.
If he feels that move, he'll back out one.
All right. So now let's take this little coffee filter. Just your regular coffee filter. Lift that jaw up. Find your center of your pan. And then pack that dirt around it. Now that thing is, we rock solid. Throw that out. And then, since this dirt don't really match.
Now you camouflaging now, right?
Yeah, I just try to blend it in a little bit. Best you can, pile it up on the side.
I saw you move that grass out of there. You don't want that in there? Okay.
You don't want no hard lines either. And hard line, I say just, with your dirt, you want it to look natural as possible.
Now, would you back this hole with anything, set with anything? Or?
It's back with that grass right there.
I got you. So he's not going to come around. We
He's
say
not
backing.
Gonna he's going to want to step.
Yeah, backing is where you block him from coming around and investigating it from this side, right?
He's going to want to step somewhere where...
And the angle of your hole helps that too, doesn't it?
That's correct. We'll work it right there just right. Now we get a little of this. This is crow's blood from down south, trappers. Find you a little stick. Right out of that. You don't need much. Throw it in the hole.
So you drop a little stick and everything down the hole.
Stick in the hole. We're gonna put a little. Put a little of this in there. I wish I'd have got me a. Oh.
What you got there? What is that?
That is that's just a summertime bait, Fleming's trap.
Yeah.
Had pretty good luck with it in the summertime. So put a little lure on the back of the hole, and we done. Go to the next one.